should I actually go back to school, right? Thinking about going to school, but not sure how to manage it all, right? Let me tell you, I've done this as a full-time mom, and it wasn't easy, I would say, but it was worth it, and I did it. It means you too can, if you put your mind to it and if you invest into it. My name is Bate. If you're new here, 2 years ago I decided to go back to school while raising my son and also working full-time. It wasn't easy, but I would say it's possible because I did it. Now, how did I choose the school to attend? I did my research, being a full-time worker, a mom, and juggling life at home, do my job, and also trying to get into school. I had to make sure that the course that I'm choosing, or the course I choose, it's something that is able to accommodate my busy schedule. So I wanted more of an strictly online course, which will give me the flexibility that even though I'll be during the day, I'll probably be at work, but in the evening or later during the day, I can be able to still jump into school work and do my assignments and submit whatever is necessary of me. So first things first, you have to make sure you choose the right school. Ensure that the school is able to accommodate your plans, your schedule as a mom or as a full-time worker. Make sure that is cancelled out. Second thing is that you have to find the right program. Interesting enough, what I did back home before moving into the United States is totally different from what I'm doing now. The reason why I picked this specific course, which is in cybersecurity, was because when I moved here, the course I did engineering, as like environmental engineering, and more into like solar energy installations and technicians. Now, when I moved here, and given that I already had a baby, the question was, would I want to go to an on-site and a very demanding role, whereas I could get the opportunity of maybe going back in a different program, which will enable me to be more available for my kids, available for my family in this new area that I find myself. So I had to make the choice. It was like, okay, it would probably benefit me and my family more if I move into a different program. Security piqued my curiosity because at that time, while I was trying to find jobs, I noticed that I had a lot of fishy emails pretending or seeming to be like actual employers or recruiters reaching out, giving me fake offers and sending me fake checks of payments or for me to buy equipment. So I was like, yeah, I might be able to bypass this, but how many other persons fall prey of this situation? And I was like, okay, probably I could be in the situation where I can assist someone else that is in my shoes and is not educated or doesn't understand enough to be able to get out of this situation. And that's where I was able to stumble up on cybersecurity. Now, the next thing was very crucial for me to make sure I have in place before I start was that I had to ensure that my time management was top notch. Now, my standard during the times when I was in school, which is last year and the year like 2024 2023, it was a standard for me that during the day I have a full-time role from 9 to 5. I have my son to prepare him in the morning. I have when he comes back, I ensure that he's good. My husband, my family is fine. And most times I did my assignments later in the night when my son is obviously sleeping. And during the weekends when I'm not at work, I can be able to do some extra work. And I prefer early mornings because I feel like my brain is still fresh to be able to do a lot of stuff. So early mornings, like my wake up time, those days were like 4 o'clock and 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock I get up, look at the assignments I need to do my research, start writing up. And if I'm unable to go through my write-ups during the week, I complete that during the weekend before I submit. But I made sure, even though it wasn't like as perfect, well, we humans, so you understand, but I made sure that nights were for my assignments and weekends were for my assignments. I had to just lock up and get it done. That's another thing that you have to consider: time management. The fourth thing that I looked at was a to-do list. Is something that's very, very, very important because it will help you a lot. Now, before you begin, or at the beginning of the day or beginning of the week, try to plan out what you want to achieve for that week. Maybe by Wednesday I need to do this. On Monday, this is what I need to achieve. Make it very specific and actionable. So if you have to research on the articles you would use, say Monday we are researching on articles for a project submission. Tuesday we are reading these articles to know what we are going to take out of it and how we are going to write our essay or write our projects. Wednesday you are trying to come up with the information, or if you have lab works to do, Wednesday you're doing your lab works. You've already done the previous analysis and doing your research to understand how it works. You're doing the lab work. If you have issues, you can reach out to friends, reach out to your teacher. Give yourself some time before the submission time, so even if you get stuck in a particular place, you are sure that you are able to get it figured out before the last minute submission. Delegate. Now, I know moms, yes, moms are supposed to be the superhuman beings, super people in the house, right? But at some point you might have to get help or delegate some task. For me, getting my child, or because my son was in daycare, it at least gave me the peace of mind that okay, I could go to work, and I'm sure that by the end of the day I'll probably have to go pick him up at the end of the day, and I can be able to be at work. And although he went through a couple of daycares to be able to get to where he was comfortable and happy, but that saves me a lot. So find what works for you. Delegate if you have to. Take, for example, you're in a house, your husband, your spouse, your kids, or you have. Delegate. If it's something that you think you cannot handle at this point, ask for help. Okay, please, can you assist me with this because I'm trying to get my assignment done? It's okay to do that sometimes. Yes, moms are looked at like super beings and never get, but it's okay to ask for help sometimes. So delegate if you have to. If you have other kids at home that could help you with maybe the younger ones, or with something specific, you can ask for assistance. Now, older kids, older children that could assist, you can ask for help at a particular time. Okay, maybe you are unable to do this. Can you assist me with maybe folding the sheets? Can you assist me with fixing or getting your room arranged? Those are some of the delegations you can do to make sure that things are done and you can have more time to do your assignments or do your projects. Batch tasks. This is a lifesaver, guys. Batch tasks, I'm like, so I think the areas where I use more of the batch task stuff is in terms of maybe I would say once we begin a new course, with the program I took on the institution I used, you were able to see the entire course. Now, before the course starts, you have at least 1 week to be able to access the content. Now, I will just glance through the entire content, look at what is required, and see if I can be able to get enough resources that could assist me in the process of getting these projects done. That's one way I could be able to do the research. Another thing that I also did in terms of batch task is like the cooking or meal preparation. Now, on weekends, I try as much as possible to prepare or plan for the meals of the week. Make sure I know what will be prepared on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If I am able to like prepare all the ingredients, because I would like to have my son get fresh food every day and my family have fresh food. So during the weekends, I make sure I prep all of my ingredients, even in the refrigerator. Before I put them, I prep everything. That way, even if I wake up on a Monday, I'm not trying to fix something, everything is already prepped. So it takes me very, very minimal time to get food ready. Everything is already done for me. That could help you save a lot of time and even some stress out of you. Okay, meal prepping, it saves time. And set boundaries. Now, if you get activities or you get required to do stuff that you know within your power that maybe you are unable to get these things done, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no if you're unable to get it done, because at the end of the day, it's better to not initiate in the first place than initiate and not get it done. So say no to activities that don't align with your goals, as in you getting your projects done. If you have to go out with friends, maybe it might not be the app you might really want to, but because you have to get your assignments done, you might excuse yourself out of that program. I'm like, okay, I need to get the assignments done, so I would have to get myself out of this. There will always be another time for it. What's your biggest time management challenge? Let's hear about it in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, and if you found my story interesting and inspiring, or these tips is something that you might want to implement, please do well to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for we sharing all the tips, mom tips, back to school, financial investments, and other programs that could be helpful for mom.